news, you will now be able to take your mask off to take pictures at Walt Disney World. The deal is this: you must remain stationary. You cannot move, and you must be social distance from other groups. But once again, you will now be able to take your mask off. You will now be able to take your mask off. Ricky the Goat, you're done. Okay, I'm tired of it. You will now be able to take your mask off when you go to Disney World to have pictures taken. Okay, so that's the deal. When you get your pictures taken, if you are social distanced, you will now be able to take your mask off to have a picture taken, but you must remain stationary when you're taking that picture. So you must remain spotted right there. Hello from Michigan. Hello, how are you today? So this is an updated Disney news that now you will be able to take your mask off when you get pictures. Hello, Harry, how are you? So you will now be able to take your mask off when you get your picture taken at Walt Disney World. So now you can have those nice memories of your Walt Disney World vacation. This goes into effect this week, that you'll be able to take your mask off as long as you are social distance stationary and you're taking a picture. So that's the newest thing that they're doing. Hopefully by summertime, you'll be able to take your mask off for a lot more. Well, there you go. That's for the people who want to continue to go on vacation this summer and don't want to wait for this change in the rules. So the newest update to the rule at Walt Disney World is you now can take your mask off to take pictures. So that's a big game changer for some people. Not for everybody, but for some people, that's a huge game changer. Okay? So that's that. That's a game changer. Yeah, I know. I can't wait for it to be over myself. I really do hate the mask thing. I try not to wear a mask very long. When I'm outside, I pull the mask right off. But when you go into a store, if I go into a Wawa, I have to have a mask on. If I go into the casino, I have to have a mask on, you know. So I just have to grin and bear it. If I go to a baseball game, they make me wear the mask because I'm inside the stadium. I can only take it off if I'm drinking. Hence why you haven't seen me at a baseball game yet, because I'm not wearing a mask to go to a baseball game. I'll sit home and not have to wear a mask and watch the games on TV. And by the way, you want my baseball tip picks for today? I posted them. Yankees, Blue Jays, Mets, Padres, all money line. Parlay them as a four-way. $20 pays 127. Well, 107 profit. So $20 pays 107 profit. It's the Mets, Yankees, Blue Jays, and Padres. It's my parlay of the day. $20 parlay pays 107. So there's that information. And I've got some things going on later today, so I won't be back on much at all today. So that's why I'm giving you my four baseball picks: Padres, Yankees, Mets, Blue Jays. Good luck with your bets. Um, and yeah, that Disney news coming out for Walt Disney World. You will now be able to take your mask off to take a picture. So that's the headline of the day. That's pretty much it for today. That's what I got for you. We'll be back on tomorrow. A little more structured program tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 10 p.m. East Coast time. I will be on with Grizz tonight. Okay, 10 p.m. tomorrow night. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Is that David Allen? Yes, it is. David Allen, you have a problem in Tampa Bay. I hear water's about to be gushing out. They have a crack at a water facility where there's tons of water. And if that thing cracks to the max, you got water gushing all over Tampa Bay, Florida. So be careful, David. I hope if they, see a threat in your neighborhood, they tell you to get the hell out of there, because it's not going to be pretty from what they're saying, David. I've been told it's not going to be pretty if this water gets out in Tampa Bay, Florida. It's a serious situation, they said. But yeah, that's that. So that's why I've started to look at rentals in Florida. I've been looking at rental sites like VRBO and Airbnb. The prices aren't cheap, but I found something on VRBO for not too expensive for the dates I wanted. So there you go. There you go. So, we might wind up renting in Florida just for a couple months just to get through hurricane season. No, I'm not in Florida. I don't know who that is. That's Ted. Ted. No, I'm not in Florida, dude. I'm in Philly until the summertime. June. June is the month. June is the month where I'm getting out of here. So I'll be renting in Florida. We'll be renting. We'll be renting in Florida for the first several months. The plan is to try to rent till October now just to get through hurricane season. Harry, the plan move is for the month of June, early in June, sometime. I would say, I don't know, I'm just going to say the end of June is the plan to be living there. The end of June is when we plan to be living there. Do you have property you rent out or something? I'm looking for something close to Disney, though. I'm looking for no more than 20-minute drive to Disney. So, and I was already advised to get one of those, the passes where you pay the toll, because they said there's so many toll roads in Florida. They say get that pass, you'll save money. Nothing in Florida. Oh, you don't own nothing in Florida. Okay, yeah. No, there's plenty of rentals available in Florida. There's a whole list of them. I've VBRO and Airbnb have tons of property available in Florida for rent. Tons of property. I mean, they want like 2,000 plus a month, but hey, it's the way it is. The going rate is going rate. If they want 2,500 a month, then I'll pay 2,500 a month to live down there. Whatever it takes, all I know is we're moving down there. So, I mean, they always say, like, make sure you treat yourself good. And if it's 2,500 bucks a month rent, includes utilities, I'll do it. You can rent a house for around 1,400. Is that your neighborhood, Harry? Or what's the deal with the 1,400? You can rent a place for 1,400 a month. Well, Harry, I want to be near Disney. That's the problem. That's why it's so expensive. A home near Disney, like an actual single home near Disney, is going to run about 2,500 a month. So I'm coming up with a plan, but that's why I'm sitting my ass right here in Philly for April and May, because I'm trying to figure out the plan here. Several areas around Orlando. Hey, Harry, you know what I wanted to ask you, because you are a guy that knows that area. The realtor sent me a house where people are actually living in it, but it's for sale. They're still living in the house. But the place is for sale, and it's a cheaper house. What am I doing for WrestleMania? Well, Saturday my girlfriend will probably be over, and Sunday I'll be live. Sunday I will be live for WrestleMania. I'll have a live feed during WrestleMania, of my feedback instantly for Sunday for WrestleMania. Yeah, I'll be on Sunday for WrestleMania. So Saturday I can't promise to you. End of the night though, I'll wrap it up Saturday night. I'm also going to be live Thursday night for NXT. What's on the Peacock Network. Tonight they got the WWE Hall of Fame, but I'm going to be watching at 6:05. I watch NWA. I have the monthly subscription to watch the NWA at 6:05, so I'll be doing that tonight at 6:05. So there you go. But yeah, Harry, he was telling me, the realtor sent me a picture of this place. 199,000. It was in Orlando, and he said it's about a half hour from Disney, but people are living in there. I said, I don't want to buy a place where people are living in right now, so I'm going to ask them, though, to send me townhomes and condos. I only asked them for single family homes, and he only sent me one home that was available at that time. But we're going to wait. We're going to try to buy a condo or a townhouse. And then our mortgage would only be like, $1,500 a month. 199 or 30 years is about $1,200 a month. Well, Mike, here's the thing. They have those HOAs in Florida, and those things can run you $300-400 a month for an HOA. So you know what? You say 199 is $1,200 a month, but you got to figure in the HOA. If that's $400 a month, that's now $1,600 a month on a 30-year. And the other thing is you got to have a perfect credit score. Stay away from HOAs. Well, Harry, Tom Soros said the same thing. Stay away from HOAs. When I asked him, no, it's for townhouses. It's for everything down in Florida. It's not just for condos. HOAs are going. There's townhomes. Where I used to live was a townhome. Was a townhome slash condo, but it was a townhome, 3 stories, and we paid an HOA of $250 on the day we moved in there. So believe me, HOAs they're like horseshit. They're everywhere. So that's that. That's that. But what I learned is I can't run my laptop and do a show for baseball games, so I'm not doing that right now. So, well, in Florida, that's all it is, though. I mean, well, like Harry said, stay away from there. There is, Harry, it's a trashy area where there's no HOAs. In the good areas, it's mostly HOAs. They're builders. There's builders there. That's the problem. It's builders. You can't get what you want because of those damn builders. I'm telling you, they crush it. Those builders, they crush it, man. They crush it. Buy land to build your own house. There's too many problems with that. Mike, you got to be an expert to buy land. Oh, there you go, Harry. That's good then. Well, Harry, listen, I'm on an entry level house, though. I'm not buying a house anything more than $200,000. That's it. Anything over 200, it's not for us. We're keeping our budget at $200,000. Moments like this, yeah. Where Mike, you're a construction guy, though, dude. It's different. Mike, you got to understand that you're a construction guy. Mike, you're a construction guy, dude. You're not understanding that. You're a handyman. I'm not, dude. Listen to me. There's so many things that you got to know about buying a piece of land, man. Trust me. I want to because I see, yeah, but Mike, you got to have the land surveyed. It's not $200,000. You got to have $400,000 to do that. You got to have a ton of money to do that, man. You can't just go buy land. Right. And somebody comes talking about how being park attraction solve rates. Harry, I heard Christmas is a really tough area. That's what people told me. They told me that Christmas is a tough neighborhood. They said you don't want to buy in Christmas. They told me to go more towards Windermere. They told me to go near Windermere, Harry. So, Mike, I don't got $400,000 to spend on a home, though. That's the problem. Yeah, they do it all for you, but they want $350,000 to $400,000 for that. I already talked to a realtor about it. Trust me, Well, Mike, they're selling new builds for about $250,000 for a new build, and that's a small one. Okay, well, several people on Christmas. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Harry. Harry, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to go down there. We're going to go down there, and we're going to go to Christmas, and we're going to drive around the neighborhoods of Christmas, okay? And then at nighttime, we're going to go back into those neighborhoods and see what's happening. Because somebody once told me, if you're going to buy in an area where you don't know nothing about it, go there during the day, drive around, go there at nighttime, drive around again, and eventually you'll figure it out, So we'll see. Exactly, right. You drive around, right, Harry? That's what I was told is drive around, drive around. Look, if somebody came into my neighborhood and they said they wanted to buy it where I'm living right now, I would tell them 2 things. First, I would tell them is it's generally a quiet area, but second, it has ghetto conditions. You know what I'm saying? Like it has potential to become a really bad, like long term. I wouldn't want to be here. Okay. Like maybe 2, 3 years, I would tell them they're okay, but after 3 years, I think it's going to turn into a ghetto. You know, I think it's going to turn into a ghetto. Well, no, that's not a bad idea, Harry. It's not a bad idea to stop somebody on the street and say, "Hey, I got a question for you. I'm thinking about moving into this area," and see what they say to you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't hurt you to ask somebody, say, "Hey, I got a question for you." You know? You saw my title about Disney? Well, yeah, there is Disney news. There is Disney news. Yes, sir. There is Disney news. The Walt Disney World Company announced today that you could take off your mask if you're stationary and your social distance to take a picture. Chorizo, Periscope is gone in my mind. Forget Periscope. It's done. I don't pay attention to that, Chorizo. Periscope is done. I can't log on there, so it's done for me. There you go. It made you some friends in the process. There you go, Harry. Right. There's nothing wrong with driving down the street, stopping your car, pulling over, and seeing a person walking on the street and saying to the person, "Hey, can I ask you a couple of questions?" Most people will say, "Sure, what do you want to know?" And then you tell them, "Look, I'm trying to move into this neighborhood and I would like to know some information. Can you tell me about it?" And see what they say. You know, you could try people. Like, it doesn't hurt to ask somebody, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" So there you go. Right. See them working in the yards. There you go. That's a good idea, Harry. Right. They're doing yard work. You stop your car, you go over, you get out, you go over to them and you start talking to them. You're being harmless. You know what I mean? Like, you're not being harmful to the person. You just want to know about their community. So, some people are really good like that. They'll tell you everything you need to know, and it'll be right on point. So they'll be right on point. But yeah, Edward Wolf, it's a good thing that Disney is coming back slowly but surely. They'll be back. Disney will be back to what it used to be. Trust me, Disney's coming back. Disney is coming back. Before you know it, Disney will be back to normal. Give it some time. I think by like July 4th, there's going to be a fireworks show at Disney. That's what I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet July 4th they're going to run fireworks somewhere at Disney. Either Epcot or Magic Kingdom will run a fireworks show. I really believe that. They're already running fireworks at Universal. Universal's already pretty much back to normal. They announced the opening of the new Jurassic coaster today. The Jurassic Park coaster's coming to Universal. It opens in June. I wouldn't ride that damn thing. Yeah, everything's going to be back. It's just a matter of time. That's why I'm saying I'm waiting until June so everything will be ready to go. I've got my plan put together here and I'm getting ready to, make it happen. Thank you. Ever appreciate that. Thank you. It's nice of you. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, look, everything will be back to fun. And Disneyland in California announced today that you can get a park reservation for the parks in Disneyland. They're actually going to have park hopper ability right off the bat, but they're not reopening the Jungle Cruise ride at Disneyland. See, there you go. Harry sees it. Restaurants are back in full swing. Harry lives in Florida. He does a radio show. He owns a radio station and not too far from Orlando. So, of course, Harry knows what's going on. Yeah, Florida's back. Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, pretty much let that state come back. And Disney is going to eventually roll with that too. They're going to get back in swing and everything's going to be back to normal by the end of the year. That's my prediction. By the end of this year, everything, life as we know it, will continue somewhat. Not 100%, but it'll be back at 80% of what we used to know it. We're never going to get a full 100% what we used to know it. I mean, me personally, I don't know anybody that died. I'll tell you the truth. I don't know anybody personally that died from COVID, okay? I don't know anybody that died from COVID, but other people say they got friends that died from COVID. So, I mean, everything affects everybody else. I mean? Like, everybody gets affected based on what happens in their personal life. They just started giving shots to 18 and over now. There you go, Harry. It's good. That's a good thing. It's not just a good thing, that's a great thing. I don't want a shot. I'm not going to get it until they force me to get it. If they came to me and said, "Hey, pal, you got to get a shot." Okay, fine. I'll roll up my sleeve. Give me the damn shot. But I'm not getting it until they say it's mandatory. I want it to be mandatory. My mom got her first shot. She's going to get the second one. I don't know when. I didn't ask her, but she got the first one. So my mom's the first one of my immediate family to get it. My uncle got both doses already. He works at a pharmaceutical company. My uncle works in management at a pharmaceutical company. He had both shots already. So he was here picking up Easter food on Friday. So he told me he has both shots already. He's a world traveler. He said they're not traveling around the globe anymore. And he said the odds of them going back to the office are probably slim to none. They're going to do remote work, at home. So he said, they learned they could save money by not having an office building for people to go to. Stay at your house. We'll pay to work it from home. Hey, people could be just productive workers if they stay at home as going to an office. So I know a bunch of people that work from home now that didn't work from home before. They're working at home. The world as we know it has changed so dramatic. The world is so dramatic. I mean, like I said, but I'm counting down the days though. I'm looking forward to it. Things are going to happen. Well, what is going on, Harry? What do you know about this water situation? They're on the news talking about how it could be a big emergency if this water gets out. If the water gets out, they're saying all hell could break loose. What do you know about it, Harry? You want to come up and tell us, or because I'm curious. I want to know what the heck's going on with this water situation. They're saying that all this water could there's a crack in the place, and if that water gets out, all hell will break loose. But they said it was only the Tampa area that has to worry. It doesn't affect the Orlando area. Orlando would be safe. So there you go. But I was hoping to get a baseball game this year in Tampa. We were going to go to a baseball game at Tampa's stadium. I was there for the World Series, and I wanted to go back again to go see a Tampa game. So I was hoping to go to a Tampa game. But yeah, I found a cheap option. It's like, it's a condo, but it's a place to live. And it's over 3 months for $6,000. Oh boy. Well, yeah, but they said the crack's getting pretty bad, right, Harry? They said, I mean, according to the World News report, they were saying it could be a catastrophe. But it won't affect Orlando from what I can gather. So, what do I know? What do I know? I don't know nothing. So, oh well. I'm waiting for Biden's next stimulus package. Is that happening? Anybody know anything about that? Is Biden giving more checks to the American people, or is he done? Is that it? Is the last of the money done? Oh, good. It won't affect Orlando. So I'm good to go to move in June then. There you go. That last Biden check helped me put that in motion. That $1,400 was huge to help me set this move to Orlando in motion. Checks are done. Okay, well, that's fine. The checks are done. Okay, no more money. Hey, they gave us a lot of money anyway. $1,400 was a nice amount of money. So, you know, that's that. Checks are done. So, I keep hearing the stories about all these people are struggling. I don't see anybody struggling that I know of. Not in this economy. I don't see anybody struggling. So who knows? Who knows? All I know is though June is the month for Florida. It could be May depending on the situation. If something changes, I'll be in Florida in May. But as of right now, June is the green light. So it was going to be May originally, but things, got delayed a little bit. So that's that. There you go, Harry. No struggle, and everything's booming. Go be a waiter or waitress at a restaurant. You can make a lot of money doing that. All you got to do is take people's orders. They want a cheeseburger with no lettuce and no onions. There you go. Write that down. Get that person a cheeseburger with no lettuce and no onions. The other guy wants chicken tenders with French fries with extra barbecue sauce on the side. It's simple taking an order. A clown can take an order. I mean, really, like, come on, like, it doesn't take much work to take an order off someone. You know, you go, "How you doing? I'm your waiter. How you doing today? And what can I get you?" You take their order. You know, it's like it's not rocket scientist. Most people don't give a rat's ass how you take their order. What they care about is you get their order right. You know what I mean? As long as you bring them what they want, they're smiling, you know? And the food tastes good. That's how you people tip off of. People tip off how you bring the food and how the food tastes, you know? They even have apps to place an order at some places. Yeah. Well, at sit down places, you got a waitress come up to you, though. Most places have the waitress, though, come up to you. Waiter or waitress will come up to you, you know. And of course, they want their soda refilled and all that stuff. You just got to keep a keen eye on their soda glasses, you know. Remember what they're drinking, you know, if they're drinking Coke or if they're drinking Dr. Pepper or if they're drinking Diet Coke, you know. You got to keep notes of that stuff, what these people are drinking. You want to make good money. That's how you do it. You refill their cups, you keep the people happy. I haven't ran across many bad waitresses or waiters. Most of them were pretty damn good, you know. And we always tipped, you know, like if I ordered alcohol, they always got over 20% from us. So, how about that? You could pre order, get seated, and be served shortly after seating. How about that, Harry? Well, that must be a thing in Florida because up here they don't have that. You have to talk to a waiter or waitress and, you know, put your order in with them, and then they go and put it in for you and bring it on out to you. So, like with me, I had the mushroom smothered filet, 12-ounce filet. And I had mashed potatoes with the sour cream and bacon and the cheese. And then I had the French fries. That's what I had at the steakhouse we went to, the Texas Roadhouse Steak. So we're going to go to a better steakhouse than that, though, somewhere in Florida. There's a couple steakhouses I got to get to. The Yachtsman Steakhouse is one of them once that's reopened. But I like the Ohana's at Disney. Ohana's, that's a feast. You go up there and they just bring it to you. You don't have to order nothing. They just bring it to you. You know, and then they say to you, "Would you like some of this?" You know, they bring around chicken, steak, and shrimp. And you say, "Yeah, I'll take some chicken." And steak, you say to them, "What, you got any, you know, well done steak?" "Yeah, I'll take the well done steak, not that crap that's bleeding out. Give me the well done steak. I like my steak a little more closer to well done." So, but sometimes you get fatty pieces. That's the problem. You're eating this damn steak and it's fatty as hell. You're gonna barf from the damn steak. It's so bad, you know. I've had steak that literally was fatty and gross, you know, and like I wanted to throw up from it. I hate going out to have steak. That's why when I go out to a steakhouse, I order filet because I know there's no fat on it. I go to get a filet, they're going to give it to me with no fat. I know every bite's going to be delicious. So these places make it real easy and they can turn over faster and make more money just by moving people in. And well, on Friday and Saturday night, you want to move people in as quick as you can. That's your money makers. Because so many people go out to eat on Friday and Saturday nights. They're the two most popular nights of the week. Pizza places, you call them up on a Friday and Saturday, I tell you an hour wait. Friday and Saturdays, pizza places are booming. They're booming on Fridays and Saturdays. If I was to call for a pizza tonight, they'll tell me 20 minutes. I call for a pizza on Friday night, they'll tell me 50 minutes to an hour. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference between it. Tonight, you get a pizza quick. Friday, 50 minutes to an hour. That's the way the operation goes. One night, though, I ordered on a Friday. I ordered a Stromboli through the app. I ordered on one of these apps, and they bought my food around 20 minutes later. It showed up at the door. So they did a good job with that. Bought me a nice, delicious cheesesteak Stromboli with some pizza fries. That's what I ordered that night. That stuff was good. But there's a reason why I can't drop weight because I keep eating this crap. You know, I can't get away from eating the crap. I keep eating the crap. I'm going to wind up dropping dead. So, as long as I get to go party it up in Florida for a couple months, I don't care if I drop dead after that. As long as I get to celebrate on the way out of this world. That's the way I look at it. Go have a good time, live life, live at large, live it the best you can. Go live life to the fullest. That's what I always tell everybody. Live it to the fullest, the fullest that you possibly can. Make the most out of every day. Don't wait for something, because if you wait for it sometimes, it'll never come. Last year I went down to campground for a weekend, and we had to cancel the first night because I had a problem with my ear. And I was on antibiotics for 10 days. Boy, I wasn't that happy because I couldn't drink down the shore and all. But what are you going to do? That's why you got to live life fullest, because you never know when life is coming to an end as you know it. So do to yourself a favor. Look at your plans for having a good time. Make them now. Don't wait. Don't wait for tomorrow. What you can do this weekend. Get out there and live life and enjoy it. Have fun. All right, I'm out of here. Peace. Have a good day. My baseball picks are up. It's Yankees, Mets, money line, Tampa Bay Rays. Not a pick today. I got the Blue Jays money line. And finally, I got the Padres money line. It's a four-way dance for a parlay. Have a good one, Harry.